Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. It's going to be kind of quick videos to what all's been going on. Sorry I was not able to do a live feed. We were in a where there was no signal to speak of, just enough to text or message, and that was about it. So it was not conducive to a live video. Tried it and couldn't do it. All we did was buffer for a few minutes. So away she goes. But I wanted to show you, Hooch and I went out today for a little bit of grocery getting, and we try to dedicate our main grocery day just to getting the big bunch of basic stuff that we need. And I always try to throw in some of the prepping stuff, long-term food storage, conventional stuff, nothing exotic that you know, none of the 5-gallon bucket, Wise, Legacy, Augustin Farm stuff. It's just regular stuff that lasts a very, very long time. If you rotate it, it'll do just as well, and it's a third of the cost. So, more to come. Okay guys, now we're back, and this is some of the stuff that we bought to set aside that goes in our long-term prep. Some of the stuff we're going to go ahead and dehydrate, like the Gala apples. I think they were $5.50, $6 for 5 pounds. And we're going to throw them in the dehydrator and put them away. They'll last for years. We will peel and core them, and then we will soak them in a little bath of vinegar, and that will do very nicely. Lemon juice you can do as well. The fresh garlic, we will do the same thing as that. We will go ahead and put it in the hydrator, peel it, of course, cut it up, and dehydrate it, and you have enough to do a quart jar of that. I've already done one like that, so that will last a very, very, very long time, a year or so, just for regular cooking. And we've been buying a lot more of the spices just to make things taste better. You know, all the beans and rice that everybody sets aside, rosemary leaves, and these things are great. They're dried. They were not terribly expensive. This is stuff from Sam's, most of this. Now the nice thing is we actually have rosemary growing in our garden as well, and we're going to plant more just in anticipation of an increased needs. This is fantastic. You can also use this to preserve. You can use this to preserve meat. Of course, meat and fish, obviously it will flavor it, but it's one way you can do it, and people have done it for thousands of years. Diphenhydramine, I try to buy as much of this stuff as I can. Right now I think we have about 4 or 5 bottles of this stuff. I do a lot of stuff with plants, and I can do a lot of stuff from plants, extracts and you know, tinctures and salves and everything, but one thing I don't really have is a fast-acting antihistamine, and this is hard to beat. 4 or 5 bottles of that will last a family for years and years. Ghee. This is kind of one of the 5 or 6 things that every prepper looks to find, and I found this $6.50 for a pint, and this stuff lasts forever. It's clarified butter, tastes like butter, not quite like butter, but it tastes like butter. You don't have to refrigerate it even after you open it, and it will still last for years and years. People have asked me, I posted pictures of it on Facebook today. People said, well, you can make it yourself. Well, I could, but I can't make it for $6.50. 1 pound of butter, lightly salted, is $2.80 here, and that would render out probably ounces, not a lot. So you can see it would probably take me $15 or $20 worth of butter to make this pint. So trying to be cost effective as well. And 35 pounds of pure clean frying oil. I'm going to say this is canola oil. I don't care. It's got a smoke point, 460 degrees like it says on the container. I can use this to heat with, I can use this to make a light source with, and I can use it to cook with. It's triple threat. And one day we may actually do some videos on all three of those. You can actually use it as a lubricant. You can use it to clean guns with if you needed to. Kind of goops up if you do that. More to come. Okay guys, so in a nutshell, this is just some of the stuff we've set aside. Oh, I also bought another 50-pound bag of salt. So we've got close to 200 pounds of salt set aside for all of our food needs, as well as salting. So that would be around 8 pounds a person uses per year just for regular use, is what I was reading, and that's from like a Brigham Williams study, university study, and that will do pretty well. The oil, $17. The ghee was $6.50. The diphenhydramine Benadryl was $5 each. Rosemary leaves was $6. Gala apples was around $6, I believe, as well as the garlic. Not a bad price. And the salt was a 50-pound bag of it was $7.50. So that is what we're spending this month to set aside to go in our long-term food storage. And it might seem kind of, you know, odd, but I'm filling in holes. And one day we'll do a video on exactly what we're doing and what we have. And I'm just right now trying to fill in the little holes that I've noticed that we have. And most of it is in like proteins and fats, stuff like that, and the diphenhydramine. So that plugs in nicely and fills a void that we have. Anyway guys, we're going to wrap it up in just a second. You're going to see a picture of my ugly mug pop up over here on this side, as well as my beautiful wife. On the opposite side, we're going to be some videos if we are indeed your brand of wacky. As always, take care of you people.